Do 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 do. Oh, blah. That's way too squeaky. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Do 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 do. Hey. Can everybody hear me okay? How is like the volume of the music and stuff? How's like my voice volume? How's everything basically? Am I too loud? Is the music too loud? How is everything? I sound fine? And the background balance is okay? Okay. Okay. So, for tonight, we're gonna be audible but not too loud? Okay, that's good. We're gonna be, we're gonna be drawing designs of like, gijinka, based on Pokemon. Gijinka are basically like, you take something non-humanoid and then you design like a humanoid anime character based on them. If you ever seen stuff like Mecha Musume, it's like that. I'm glad you're excited, Wontons. And it's fine if Stella's out for supper right now. Like, the stream will probably go on for like a decent amount of time, so she might be able to catch the end and stuff. Anyway, for this stream, I'm thinking I want to take chat suggestions for like what kinds of Pokemon they want to see Gijinka. But I was having trouble deciding like how to decide choose between chat if there were like multiple suggestions. But it's slow going at the beginning. So I'm guessing there won't be too many suggestions for a while. If anyone wants to just like immediately pick something for the first Pokemon, I would totally be up for it. Like I did draw one like as a demo like ahead of the stream and also to make sure I could actually do it. So technically, so in a way it'll be the second one, but if you want to pick like the second Pokemon, that would be totally fine. Otherwise, I could just pick one for everybody if y'all are feeling indecisive. Like earlier, I was thinking of making a design for Totodile actually. Like I had one that was like going around my head. So if people don't feel very particular, then I could always go ahead and just draw Totodile. Do do. You think I should do one of my own? But I already did one. I already did Cyndaquil. Do I have a favorite of my own? Let's see. I do have a favorite, but I'm not the type to play favorites, really. Absol? Okay. Let's take a look at Absol. Hi, Holly. Thank you again for the raid the other day, by the way. Hi, Holly. Thank you for coming by. And let me give you a shout out real quick. And thank you again for the raid the other day, by the way. For people who don't know, Holly is an avid Gundam streamer. Gundam Club. Yeah, Gundam Club. They're, I think, pretty good at the Gundam games and at like some flight sim games. If that sounds interesting to you, please go check them out. Okay. What do I want to do here? Holly is very good at Gundam. Okay, so the difficult part to work with here is I don't know what I'm gonna do about... Hi, Kami. Let me shout you out as well. Kami, it plays a lot of Valorant. I am not very good at FPS games, so I'm not great at judging, but she's very cute. So, be sure to check her out also. Wait, it's the Scary Dragon Club? I don't know what that club is from. I'm sorry. Okay, now what exactly am I going to do about this moon shape? You say rar because you're a scary dragon? Was it ahoge? An ahoge could work, but it would need to be an extra large ahoge. I think it would be cooler to have like, ahoge. I don't think ahoge suits Absol. I want to do like a really weird, unique hairstyle, like something that copies like this shape. So let's see that like, you know how like in a lot of like video games and anime, there's like characters with like one side of a collar is up. I have a I have a bit of a different idea. So like, you know how like in a lot of anime and manga, like I think there's one in like Ace Attorney and there's like Todoroki from My Hero Academia, but like they have like two-toned hair like bifurcated, right? Like it's white on one side and like a really dark color on the other. So I'm thinking of like doing that, but like leveraging like this kind of thing. And then we'll like have with this we'll do like peekaboo bangs basically, like we'll have them cover like one side of the face and it will be like a really edgy character because I think that kind of suits Absol's personality, right? And then I'll figure out what to do about like the rest of the stuff from there. But first let's figure out like the face and hair. Absol is very cool. Okay, so we'll do like Absol is tragic. Oh yeah. Cause like they're trying to like always forewarn like people about impending disasters, but then like cause they forewarn people, people thought that Absol's caused the disasters. Right. If I remember correctly, that's the lore. Yeah, they're just like misunderstood. Yeah, Absol is good. So like maybe we want to take that into account and do like that kind of like tragic misunderstood character. Like okay, so let's give this Absol some like emo eyes. Like we want really sad kind of droopy eyes, like that's not quite it. more emo. So like, and then we'll have some bangs that hide this half of its face. Or like, they're not really bangs anymore if they're covering that much of your face, huh? Something like that. And then, like, this side will end up being kind of the dark colored hair. And I don't exactly know how the physics of this hair is gonna work, but like, I want to keep this crescent shape. So let's say it's some kind of gravity-defying pigtail. Maybe not both of those at once. Okay, so we'll have, okay, I got it. So it's gonna spiral out from this point. We'll have this kind of shape, this kind of shape, this kind of shape. And that'll be the approximate hairstyle. Let's part the hair a bit for the ears. Trying to get to Endwalker before you start Elden Ring. You don't have to start either of those. Like, is there any pressure on time for either of those, really? Like, I guess if you want to avoid Elden Ring spoilers, now might be a good time to start playing it. But, like, for Endwalker, is there really time pressure at the moment? Okay, so now we have to decide what we want to do about this kind of like fur-ish collar. You just wanted to get to the cliffhanger in 14 for the expansion? I see. I guess we could also just redo the same fur here. Like a really similarly shaped fur. Fluffy fur coat. Yeah. Okay, let's go with that. And maybe let's incorporate like Kami's like collar idea. Like just to add like even more of an air of mystery here. And then underneath the collar is like, in terms of an anime character, it'd be like the mysterious guy who suddenly appears and gives you cryptic hints and you don't know whether they're friend or foe. Ooh. You know, like, and they're like all standing on top of like something high, like on top of a telephone pole or on top of a nearby cliff, and they're just like spouting cryptic hints at you, like that kind of thing. Okay, so we've got like kind of the coat of fur incorporated. Now we need to like do something for the rest of the body. Since Absol has kind of like a sleek figure, I think we should go with something fairly like sleek and form-fitting for whatever's under the fur. So I'm actually just gonna start with the body contour and then figure it out as we go from there. Like apply something on top of it later. Let's see. So here, they'll be doing kind of a chuny pose, like this hand of mine cannot grasp all the dark power within, something like that kind of feeling. Oh yeah, and they have black nail polish because it's kind of like a must for this kind of personality. You would like to request Alola and Vulpix for Volcarona? Okay, I will keep that in mind for next. I thought of like several volume management strategies if we got a whole bunch of different requests, but I think the volume is okay for the time being. Oh, thank you for the resub, Holly. I really appreciate it. 2 months, wow. Mobile subs are bad? I don't know anything about mobile subs, actually. Like, why are they bad in particular? Oh, I have an idea. Okay, so like $1 extra and can't manage them unless you're on mobile. Ooh, that sounds pretty icky, yeah. Okay, so we want to keep, like I said, we want to keep incorporating the slim figure, but in order to incorporate the tail, what if we had like, what if we had a spear that they have that's like shaped like their tail? Like the spearhead is shaped like this. And then he's like firmly grasping it. Kind of. It's not actually firm at all, come to the way I've drawn it, but ignore that part. Take the lid and firmly grasp it. Okay, so then we have to kind of figure out what to do. I'm gonna figure out his sulfur Patrick. Okay. So let's give him kind of like a relaxed stance. But still kind of like ready for battle or whatever. And like I said, we're gonna keep them pretty slim to match Absol's like slim contours. I haven't figured out what kind of shoes they wear yet though. So let's just draw some placeholders for the feet for now. Hi, Aliko. Oh, thank you. And thank you for the follow. This, it's a little bit too stiff as is, so let's think. Contrapposto. I see. Okay, so the hips need to be this way in order to make it look less stiff. What is a gijinka? A gijinka is like we're taking a Pokemon and then we're designing a humanoid anime character based on them. But I need to figure out a pose that would be that makes sense for like a cool, mysterious character who just shows up to warn you cryptically. Yeah, something like that maybe we'll do. You like the Cyndaquil one? Thank you. I did that before the stream, just as like a sample and also a quick test to make sure I could actually do it. Okay, so then I know we said that we wanted them to be fairly, their clothes to be fairly slim, so I was gonna draw the, so I drew the contours of their body first, but what to put on top of those contours? Maybe let's make it kind of plug suit-ish. Internet feels empty today because of Elden Ring. I guess everybody's either streaming or playing Elden Ring right now, huh? Yeah, makes sense. You're empty for Elden Ring? Oh, by the way, Professor, I haven't chatted you out today, right? You're about to play some more offline. Oh. There you go. It's the professor and his cat that you can change the size of, Aries. Okay, so let's make this kind of plug suit-ish. The secret to making kind of like a plug suit is that you want to think about the contours of the body and where you want to emphasize those contours. So, because I'm a dumb butt, I'm gonna try to emphasize the pelvis. I mean, it is kind of a classic spot to emphasize when it comes to plug suit type designs, but I think it should still be okay. So we'll borrow like the little claws from this part and use it to section off pieces of, no, like they are very thin, that's why we're doing it. Like we're doing it for like the thin part of their limbs. So we're gonna use the claws to like decorate certain portions of their outfit. Maybe not there. Maybe there's fine. I guess it's fine. And then we're also going to find, for example, like they kind of have this kind of shape going on, like as a repeating pattern, like this. So we can reuse that kind of shape as a motif to also section off pieces of their plug suit. I don't know about that. I think doubling up the shape is a little bit too much. I'm just doing my best to like talk through what I'm thinking as I'm doing it. But I'm glad that it's enjoyable for you wontons. So for their shoes, we can even just copy a very similar design as their actual paws. I guess no, doing it like the actual paws is like makes it look not like too much like hooves. I kind of want to steer away from that, so let's make it more like regular shoes. What Pokemon would wear massive Jordans? What are some really sporty Pokemon? Oh yeah, the monkeys definitely would. Or like, Hitmonchan might. Like, Hitmonchan probably would, right? Oh, Scraggly? That one definitely would, yeah. Okay. I kind of want to redo the shoes a little more, to make them a little more shoe-like and a little less hoof-like. The little fire shoes on Cyndaquil. Do you like them, Professor? Thank you. I'm glad that you think they're cute. Let's see. Shoe, 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 shoe. Shoe, 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 shoe. You want them? If you take like a shoe with some and attach like some dyed faux fur to it, you could probably get like a similar effect. Oh geez, that's not elegant at all. You need, for this kind of character, you need an elegant sort of appearance. Maybe the original. Oh, there we go. There we go. This is good. This is good. Pointy-toed shoes work here. Okay. Boy, wait. Oh, you're right. You're right. It is a bit like that, isn't it? I didn't think of that at all, but now that you mention it, you're really right. Okay. So I think that's about right. Let's. Hi, Uni. Let's go ahead and start coloring this, I guess. We'll do. Let's see. I want to do kind of like a really pale skin tone here. Paler than that, like. The hair can, on one side, can just be left as white. On the other side, we'll take that dark navy, not navy enough, bluer. We'll take bluer. There we go. This will, no, a little bit lighter actually. Yeah, this will do. Okay, so we'll take that kind of like navy-ish color. It's not quite navy, but it's closer to a dark lavender actually, I guess. And we'll paint it in for this side of the hair. And maybe there will be a few streaks of it on this side as well. Yeah, that looks good, right? Like it gives an idea of the shape of the head. I think it could actually be a little bit lighter. Yeah, I think that actually looks a bit better. Okay. Now that we have that, I actually want to kind of use an off-white for the lighter parts of the hair. Okay, that paint bucket did not work as well as I wanted it to. Ignore that. Okay. There we go. And then we'll use a bit of a darker lavender. Too dark. We'll use a bit of a darker lavender for the spear point, for the spearhead. It needs to be a bit more lavender. Okay, it can't be too much darker where it starts looking like too much of a different color. Okay, that'll do. For the plug suit, we'll use a slightly darker gray than the hair. little blue also. Yeah, about this tone. In fact, is the shape close enough that I can just do a paint bucket on the sheep? Let's find out. So as reference, hit me. Okay, it's pretty closed actually, so let's use this as like a first approximation. Yeah, nice. How am I deciding what Pokemon to do characters for? I'm taking chat suggestions basically. So far there haven't been that many. Holly suggested Absol, and Wonton suggested Alolan Vulpix later, or Volcarona. I'm probably gonna do one of those next. Hi, Hyacinth. Combination bonk and headpat. Oh, I didn't close it here. That's why. Okay. There we go. You'd love to see a Miltank? Okay. I will possibly do a Miltank later then. There haven't been too many requests so far, but if there get to be more, I might end up doing like something so that we can pick between multiple choices. Do you have a favorite Pokemon music track? I do actually. It is 1 second. Like as soon as you asked, I was like, I know exactly which one it is. Come on. It is wait, no, that's not it. No. It's from the oh, here it is. It's Icky Town. Okay. It's the night theme for Icky Town in Sun and Moon. I don't know why, but like every time I hear this, it just like it makes me want to tear up really badly. Like it sounds like I don't know how to put it, but to me it sounds like I've come home, so to speak, and everything's just there where I expect it to be. It's just like really calm and welcoming, you know? I don't know how else to put it, really. Okay, you know what? Actually, let's switch the colors here. Let's make the hair a shade darker and the suit a shade lighter. Oh, Carl13 and Jaga, thank you very much for the follow. And no, thank you for throwing stuff at me. I didn't do anything to deserve this, did I? You like Viridian City's theme? Most of the tracks from Pokemon Red and Blue are really nice. Oh, thank you for the head pat, Mooney. Okay. So here we're gonna color in a bunch of the claw-inspired things. And for this, we'll give them a bit of the impression of ZR of the Tyrelliki on their plug suit by sectioning off from the thighs and upper arms down. I need to find a place to... I think this will do. It's not too arbitrary. Okay, and then let's pick a color for the eyes. Oh, wait. The color for the eyes is already picked for me. It's red. Okay. So to make the eyes... Thank you for that, Pat Professor. To make the eyes really stand out, we're going to use a dark red, but we're going to layer a really bright red on top of it. Ooh, fancy. Like, see how the contrast makes it really pop? It actually pops maybe like a little too much relative to the rest of the image. Maybe I should tone it down a bit. Let's see. And then above the eye layer, we're gonna actually put a highlight so it looks like their gaze at you is really intense. Okay. And then from here, we're just gonna do a few touch-ups and add a little shading. So let's make the eyes even slightly more detailed to make them pop out even more. Ooh, look at that. Let's clean this up a bit here. And let's add like a little bit of eyeshadow. Ooh, doesn't that look good? Let's reduce how noticeable the bottom lashes are a bit. The eyeshadow, what about it? Oh, I'm glad you like it. And then we'll add like a little bit of blush just to like give their cheeks a healthy amount of color, not too much. Okay, and then let's just do some like really simple shading. For the shading, the shade color, let's maybe use like a cyan. No, not cyan. Purple? Will purple do? Purple will do. Brighter purple though. Maybe not that bright. Maybe red? Blue? Sorry, I'm like trying to figure out what the best undertone for the shading is. Maybe it just needs to be a neutral black here. Blue side, thank you for the follow. So let's add a little bit of shading to like the fur parts. To make them come off a little more like fur, and then we'll extend. Then we'll add a little bit of shading in places where things are close to touching each other, like that. Thank you, I appreciate the compliment. Okay, and then, okay, I've been listening to too many. Okay, it's been 8 minutes of Icky Town. I'm gonna change it back to the other track. Okay, and then to make it even a little bit nicer, we'll add some highlights here and there. So like, it might be better if the highlights went above the line layer. Okay. This brush? No, I think that brush is a little bit too strong. Maybe this? Too weak? Maybe the other one was fine then. Oh, this will do it, this will do it. So we'll add like some rim light / highlights to the hair. Yeah, I'm glad you understand wontons, but I can't really pick it out why I feel that way either. Okay, so with this, kind of the silhouette of the head is a little reinforced, and then we're gonna put a bit of highlight on the things that are inspired by claws so that they look a bit shinier. And then of course you have to like put it on the spear point as well so that it looks extra super duper sharp. And, oh, nail polish, right, okay. Okay, I think we'll leave it at that then for Absol. That's pretty cute, right? I think this was a good design. I think this is a good design. Would you trust this character if they told you cryptic, if they came up to you in an anime and told you cryptic warnings for the future? I guess most protagonists, when they get cryptic warnings from a mysterious figure that they don't know how to trust, whether or not to trust, they just end up getting confused by it. Okay, I think this'll do. Oh, thank you for the follow. You act, I see. Please take care of your hamster. I hope that they do not come to harm. Okay. So there were some requests from people earlier. It was Alolan Vulpix and who was the other one? Miltank from Professor. Okay. Since Wontons asked first, let's do Alolan Vulpix. Okay, so let's think about this design for a bit before actually doing anything. What have we got to work with? This texture can be, most likely will end up being really curly hair, something like really curly hair. It can also end up being like something like a dress texture, like a really poofy dress. This part on the limbs can end up being, for example, gloves or socks. So maybe we want it to be like kind of in like an open dress or a short dress or an asymmetrical dress so that you can have like garters going down to like a scalloped thigh high or something like that. I think I like that. Is there anything else I can add to the design from there? This thing on the ears is interesting. Can I do anything with it? Is it on Alolan Ninetales as well? Is there anything I can pull from Alolan Ninetales? Alolan Ninetales has something like that as well. Maybe let's use this pattern for like a part of the shoe or something like that. Okay, I think we have enough to go off of. Let's just start. Do you think it would be better to have these all in a square or just have like the previous one over to the left? I think like if I do it in a square, the previous ones aren't really that visible, so maybe I should just keep Absol over to the left. I think that might be more tenable. Let's try that. Good job on Absol. Thank you. I'm glad you like it, Holly. Thank you for the initial suggestion. And hi, Snacko. Let me shout you out. I don't have to do that, but what if I want to? What will you do if I want to? Ooh, fancy. Okay. For some reason, it seems like... Hold on, Snacko, I'm actually gonna shout you out like a few more times because for some reason Nightbot doesn't seem to be responding. I wonder if, actually Nightbot's not in the chat at all, huh? Give me one sec. Like, I wonder if Nightbot is broken. Yeah, Nightbot's not on, what the heck? Oh no, there you are, Nightbot, okay. Okay. There we go. There we go. How did Dragon Quest go, by the way? Like, I actually really like Dragon Quest 11. Like, I saw you playing it earlier, and I didn't really have the time to like stop by and say too much. But, like, how is it going? It is a game I am inordinately fond of. So, okay, what was I doing? Right here. You want like... Have not had that much fun in a long time. I see. I'm glad you're liking it. It's legitimately like probably one of my favorite games. Okay. So let's do some curly hair here for... Dragon Quest is what made you get started on RPGs. I see. 11 is actually my first Dragon Quest, and I was so immensely happy with it. It was like so incredible. I was actually like kind of floored how much the game did with like just such a simple story and simple mechanics. It like still ended up feeling so good and so fun to play, and everybody was so like great to hang out with, and the entire cast was it was just really good. It was a really good game. Okay, so we're gonna do kind of like a curly, some curls like this. However, we're also going to give them a bit of a ponytail. I know exactly what you mean. Like, it's like, I guess like the quality of RPGs is really about like a lot of like the little things. Like you said, like the level curve in that game is like really well balanced. I can't quite get this curve right, so let me redo it. battle feel means the most to you? For me, it's the surprisingly good integration between how the story and the combat fit together. That ends up, that's the thing that really impresses me about that game. Okay, so like here, like, because Vulpix is kind of like a soft bean, I'm opting for like a bit of like a rounder face here. Like more of a baby face. So like one of the favorite parts of Dragon Quest XI for me is actually like right in the beginning where you're in the forest with just you and Eric. And I left Eric on auto battle actually because it's the default. Yeah. Soft shape's cute. Yeah. Round shape's cute, soft shape's cool. I'm having some trouble getting the right shape here. Let me approximate it with a straight lines first and then to get closer to it and then do something with it. Spiky Kirby is cute. I don't know anything about Spiky Kirby. So like Dragon Quest XI, right? Like there's a part in the beginning where you're in a forest and you're just broke out of like a place. You just broke out of captivity with this guy you just met and you don't know whether to trust him yet. Like his name is Eric. You don't know whether to trust him yet. You know he's a thief, but you're in a situation where you kind of have to trust each other. And this interesting thing happens if like you leave him on auto battle. Most of the enemies in that starting area are, how do I put it? They take 2 hits to kill. One from you, one from Eric. So what ends up happening if you leave Eric on AI is you'll hit an enemy and then the AI, Eric's AI, is smart enough to finish off that same enemy for you. It won't like target any other enemies. It knows that like it's best to like finish one off. And then Eric will hit like some enemy and you'll be like, oh, it's best to finish that enemy off so like we don't have to worry about it. So then you'll hit the same enemy. But it kind of like that rhythm of battle in the starting area kind of ends up being like you learning to trust each other. Like when Eric hits an enemy, he's trusting that like you'll finish it off. Like he's trusting that you'll hit the same one. And when you hit an enemy, you're trusting that the AI Eric will finish it off. And he rewards your like trust by doing so. And it's just like it perfectly nails the emotions that those characters are going through at that point in the game when they're like learning to they're not sure if they trust each other yet, but they're learning to trust each other. And I just like I really like it, and it like it really sold me on the game. Oh, okay. I want to add like something like a bit of a bun or a ponytail here, but I'm having trouble getting it exactly right. I'm cute? No, Vulpix is cute. This Vulpix design is coming out pretty cute. Yeah, sorry, I tend to get a little too into video games sometimes if I end up really liking them. I start thinking about very little things. The fight wisely is no, it actually, yeah, no, it does really, really well. The other thing about that point in the game is that you're the chosen one, right? You're the one with the AoE magic at a point in the game where the efficiency makes you really happy. Yeah, like for a lot of normal battles, I end up going for idle battle, partly for like the character's flavor and partly because it just works really well. But okay, so wait, I'm gonna talk about this some more because I really like Dragon Quest XI. I especially really like the beginning part of Dragon Quest XI. Okay, so, but first let me think a bit more about design. So we're gonna do like something like an asymmetrical dress here. And we're gonna have and it's gonna have like a scalloped thigh high, something like that. Yeah, okay. And then we're just gonna flesh this out from there. Okay, so the starting part of Dragon Quest XI, right, in that same forest. You're the chosen one. You just found this out. You, at this point in the game, you can use single target magic. You can use AoE magic. You can heal. Your potential for like damage is so much greater than Eric's at this point. Eric can use attack, and that's it. Sylvando is precious. Sylvando is really, really good too. But like, okay. Hold on. I'm gonna talk a little more about this. Like, so, like, you being the chosen one is reflected in like the difference between like the options that you have as the hero and the lack of options that Eric has. Hi, King of Losers. Thank you. I'm ranting about Dragon Quest XI because I really like it. Okay, so you as the hero have a whole bunch of different options. You have AoE magic. Your damage is way more than your first partner Eric's. However, you can also heal. And if Eric takes enough damage, you need to heal him because the party is gonna fall apart if it's just you. Like you don't want to end up fighting even the normal battles on your own because like having someone there helps. So even though you have the more damage, you're going to end up giving up turns in order to heal Eric. So what this is saying, like, what this mechanic is expressing is almost like solo is hard but fun? I don't know what solo is exactly. Elden Ring, maybe? Oh no, you're talking about solo in the beginning of Dragon Quest. Yeah, but like it's a game about companionship though. Like Sylvando is really good. Like I really like the mystery surrounding him at the beginning. I really like how like his chemistry with Veronica. He's just such a good bean. You're the lone wolf forever. That's not. I mean, you can play the game how you want, but it's to me it's contrary to the themes of the game, so I don't like doing it. Anyway, so when you as the hero give up your turn for that could have potentially been massive DPS to heal Eric. What you're saying is, look, I know I'm the chosen one, and I know you're just some guy, but I don't care. Your life is literally as important to me as my own. let me heal you. Like, you, like, the hero taking a turn off to heal everybody else is him acknowledging that he can't stand alone, like quite literally. And it's just really precious. Like the fact that the game is balanced in that way to allow for that to encourage that interaction to happen is just super genius. And I love it so much. And I just really like Dragon Quest XI. I don't know why I went for a teardrop shape here, but it feels appropriate. I guess it sort of reflects like the eye shape here and like the ear shape. Yeah, I think it's acceptable. That's that. I need to like establish the foundation for the torso and stuff. Look, I always end up ranting during my streams. I always just end up ranting. Like, I think I rant a little too much, maybe, but... thank you. Okay, so let's see if we can make this shape from the tail into like a fringe for this part of the dress. Oh, isn't that quite cute? I like it. So we're gonna layer that shape a bit more. Cute poof, thank you. So we're gonna think of the tails when drawing this shape. Because these are eventually like the 9 tails on 9 tails, right? So if we think of them as like individual tails, it will help guide us toward the correct place. Let's adjust, nope, wrong liquefy. Let's adjust the perspective a little bit. Okay, so then under here, we're going to say, maybe not, thigh muscles not quite that, thighs aren't quite that thick. We're gonna draw some leggy. Maybe bring in the leggy a little bit. It's a little strange to have like a wide stance when you're in this kind of fancy dress. So let's go for like a bit more of a closed stance. And the impression we want of the dress is that it poofs like quite a bit. So we'll add some poof on this side as well. Lower the leggy a little bit. She's coming out a little short. Think about shoes. She needs some kind of like really fancy heel to match the fanciness of the rest of the dress. I think this kind of shape will do for now. It's a bit of a placeholder, but it looks pretty elegant, and it's probably the type of flat that you would wear with a dress like this. Oh, I have an idea. Maybe we do, like, maybe we even add the spiral poof shape here. Because, like, a lot of flats have, like, some sort of decoration. Just on top of the toes, right? So, sensible shoe wear is good. I'm not actually all that big on sensible shoe wear, to be honest. I have worn extremely non-sensible shoe wear in the past. I have. I'm just telling the truth. Okay. So like we talked about, like this scallop shape, right? We're gonna use this. Okay, no, okay, so story time. Actually, I was like pretty good at walking in heels from like I pretty much picked it up basically immediately. But that's not really the story. The story is I was at an anime convention cosplaying a few years ago. And I was cosplaying a character where like their hair covered one eye like that. And in addition to that, I had in the costume I was in, I was not really able to turn my neck. Like I had about like a 10-degree neck rotation that I could do. And also I was wearing like about 4-inch heels. And the 4-inch heels were slightly too small for me. So I'm like going down Artist Alley in this cosplay in 4-inch heels that mostly don't fit, that slightly don't fit. And I can only see out of one eye. And in order to scan the area around me, like, because I can only see out of one eye, right? Hi, Ravine. I'm glad you like the design. Okay, so like I can only see, I'm telling a story about a time I was in cosplay. So I can only see out of one eye. I can only turn about my neck about 10 degrees. And I'm in like ridiculous heels, right? Like, so in order for me to like look around at Artist Alley stuff, I had to turn my entire body left and right to see what was on both sides of me. And doing this in heels that were slightly too small for me. Anyway, because cosplay is putting your body on the line to materialize an ideal into reality. That's what cosplay is, okay? I mean, I'm not saying you have to be like that as a cosplayer, but as a cosplayer, it's what I want to be like. Like, I just have characters I really like, and I want to bring them to life. So, I will not stop at anything in order to bring them to life. Anyway, that is how I ended up losing feeling in one toe for a month. Yeah, it was only for a month, and it was only one toe. Like, I could still move it, I just couldn't feel anything in it. I don't recommend that anyone else acts like me, I just feel like I have to act like this. Yeah, exactly. Like... I'm glad you get it, wontons. I'm glad you understand, wontons. When is Machamp gijinka? I don't know if I want to do a Machamp gijinka. I think like Machamp is like a little too humanoid to begin with, so it wouldn't be too interesting to gijinkify. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Is there anything else I can do? I could add, I have space here. I could add some earrings. Let's take this shape and make earrings out of it. Okay, and then let me correct the anatomy here a bit. 1, 2, 3. Hi, Vivi. I was just telling the story about how, about that time I lost feeling in one of my toes for a month. Let me shout you out real quick. Spelled what? Cosplay? Cosplay looks like it's spelled right. Thank you for the clip, I think. Let's fix up the anatomy a little bit more. I think the shoulder needs to be brought in a bit. Was I gonna be doing more gijinka? Yeah, probably. I'm probably gonna take a bathroom break after Vulpix, but Professor requested Miltank, so I think that was the one I was gonna do next. Oh no, Miltank. They're udders, Vivi. They're udders. Udders are okay. Okay. It's the same thing. It's not quite the same thing. Okay. Okay. No, I think the skin tone actually needs to be a bit darker in order to contrast with the white of the dress better. Or maybe like if it's just kind of like icy pink, that'll still do. Yeah, I think that works okay. So let's take this cyan. I'm just gonna source it from there directly. I kind of like leaving the fingertips white for whatever reason. I think it adds an interesting effect. Oh, hey Mary! Thank you so much for the raid. I'm guessing you were probably working on Kay's model, right? Like, cause that's what you were talking about the last time I talked to you. How did it go? Did you get a decent amount of progress done? You hate big tit shading? I can understand. I can understand that. Big tit shading is difficult. Wait, I have an idea. What do you mean, what is... I wouldn't be like, what is booba? I've drawn big booba before. Also, Trinitop, thank you for the follow. Like, have you seen my VTuber daughter? Like, do you see her endowment? I am not entirely unaccustomed to drawing big booba. Hi, Confusion Man. Yeah, I stream a little bit, like 3 times a week. I'm a variety VTuber. Oh yeah, that's true. I also drew Vivi's big booba. Or drew the design for it anyway. So, from what I've played of it, Pokemon TCG is pretty comfy. It's a TCG that's very different from either Magic or like from any of the other ones, really. Like, it has very different dynamics compared to like Magic or Yu-Gi-Oh! Or even Hearthstone. It's fun and more people should play with you, but it doesn't have link circuits or overlay network, so how am I supposed to be Chuny when I play against you? How do you beat Chuny in Pokemon? You just need to shade the hair on her model. I see, I see, I see. Sounds good. You have to announce all your moves? I wonder if I can do a decent Ash impression. Let me try. Pikachu. No, like, needs to be slightly more nasal, maybe. Go, 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 Pikachu, use Thunder Shock. That's maybe like a little too much. I can't do it in the way that like Ash's actual voice actress does it. Former? Oh no! Did she... I'm sorry, I didn't mean to dredge up something like that all of a sudden. I'm sorry. I see, I see. Oh, okay. I thought like she got changed out for like a worse reason. That's why. I'm glad that she's fine then. Let's pick a bright blue here. Bright cyan. Hey, Kay. Oh, right. I should shout you out as well. I got so distracted by the raid that I forgot to shout you out also, but... Kay and Mary are often guest stars on each other's streams. Kay is this cute necromancer. It's okay you're gay. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, favorite Pokemon track? The night theme for Icky Town, like Juan said. They actually asked about this like earlier in the stream. I was like, yeah, it's definitely that one. No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Do you want me to put it on like just now? I wouldn't mind. Like, it's my favorite track, so I really don't mind listening to it. You like, yeah. If I want? Okay. Let's go back to it for a bit. I do quite like it. It always feels like home when I hear it. Like coming back home somehow. Okay. Let's add like some finishing-ish touches to make this Wait, did I merge the wrong layers? Yeah, I did. Okay. You think New Barktown sounds very homey? I guess that's true too. I don't know what it is about Icky Town in particular that gets me though, but it just does. Maybe a warm shadow? No, cold shadow. Cold shadow. Okay. So I'm gonna add like a little bit of shading here and there just to like make it appear slightly more finished. Give the impression of complexity. So to speak. Ooh, knees. Wow, amazing. Oh, did it? Oh no, it's buffering. I'm gonna refresh it. Maybe that's your nostalgia talking? I don't know why Icky Town in particular gets me, even though it's so new. It's not even nostalgia. It's something else, but I don't know what it is. Let's add a little detailing. Yeah. Phoebe would enjoy every battle theme. For me, I tend to like the field themes a bit more, though some of the battle themes are definitely really hype. And yeah, like, I don't know why Sun Moon was the one that, like, ended up hitting me with the feels, but it did. Marnie's name? Oh, so you know this already, but I didn't actually play through Sword and Shield because I tried to play Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon because I like Sun and Moon so much, but it turns out replaying the same thing just isn't the same. So that ended up kind of burning me out on Pokemon, and I skipped Sword and Shield. So I've never heard Marnie's theme actually. Usum is worse? How come? Marnie's theme? Okay, I'll put it on real quick. Let's see. Marnie theme. Marnie encounter theme. Oh, this is cute actually. I like it. It's very something. She has a battle theme too? Okay. I'll switch over to the battle theme in a second. You're saving up for 6K. I isn't planning to add any more. I am planning to add more. I'm not sure what I'm going to add yet. If you have any suggestions, I'm welcome to take them. Also, the 6K routine. Well, I'm glad that it's something that you want to see, I suppose. I'm being very one fear right now. Oh, this is... I like it. I like it. I can understand why you would like it too. It's like pretty dang, like... $20K to do an art suggestion? Let me think about that. And art is like kind of a big deal, and I don't want to commit myself to something I can't deliver. But it's an interesting idea. You can't hear it at all? Okay. I could turn it up a bit. Give me one. Is this better? Thank you for the suggestion. Deenie, 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 deenie. Sorry. Sorry, Confusion Man. Some people really wanted to listen to Marnie's battle theme, is why. Um, that being said, I'm more or less done working on Vulpix now, so I guess I'm probably gonna do Miltank next. But first, I've been intaking a lot of liquid, so I need to go dispose of that liquid real quick. I'll be right back. I'm back. Wow, there was a lot of chatter while it was on. Let's see. Favorite Pokemon types? Hold on 1 second. With the power of the dragons under my command, none shall be able to oppose me. Go, Blue Eyes, attack with white lightning! My actual choice would probably be like Grass or Fairy, though. Also, be sure to purchase my new dual disc system. How do you petition a new Pokemon? I was gonna do Miltank for Professor next, and maybe do one more after that. Let's Whimsicott. Oh, geez. Okay, for the last one, like after Miltank, I'm thinking like a lot of people want to suggest something, so at that time maybe I'll do like a poll or a roulette, so that everyone can have a chance to pick something. Does that work? Whimsicott, very good. Okay. Okay. Well, since everybody likes Whimsicott, I'll probably end up doing Whimsicott. Oh, well, okay. A poll. If you want to separately do a poll, that's fine too. Let's see. Miltank. This one is gonna be difficult to manage, I feel like. Well, we'll give it a go. Morlo? I don't think I know what Morlo is. If it's a Sword and Shield Pokemon, I might not know about it. Okay. Let's think. What am I going to do about Miltank? Shiinotic? Do I know that one? You like Frostlass, but you think they're too easy for this kind of redesign? I see. Okay. You feel like a lot of whimsy gijinkas end up looking like Mallow with fluffy hair? Oh yeah, that's true. Frostlass is kind of a kimono girl, huh? Okay. So here's what I'm thinking. We'll do something like this black part is a hood. And this part is like, is like the pockets of a hoodie. I got what you're saying, Vivi. Miss Magus? Okay, I'll add Miss Magus to the poll when we end up doing it. Let me write some of these down. Okay, so Whimsicott. Miss Magus. I'm just gonna take like the major ones for now, and then like ask people again when the time comes. Okay. So this is gonna, like the black part is gonna be a hood, this is gonna be the hoodie. Pocket for the others. What am I gonna do about the hair and the ears? What does Miltank look? Missing no? Okay. Missing no would be interesting. Let me add that to the list also. So then like the ears could be like small pigtails, maybe with like the horn as hair clips. And the bangs could be kind of resembling this kind of pattern. Is there anything else I can add to that to make it more interesting? What do I do about the lower body here? Besides just like making them extra thick. Is there anything I can do for the lower body? Maybe it doesn't really need any special treatment. Thank you, Wandons. I want to like make the hooves like some kind of motif, but I'm not sure exactly where yet. Just something to keep in mind for later. Favorite Pokemon? Like my favorite Pokemon? Oh, no, right. Like, I forgot someone asked Holly what their favorite Pokemon was. Um, let's just start it and maybe I'll come up with more ideas as I go. I have like the whole idea for like the upper half of it anyway, so it's fine. I'll just improvise. I mean, this whole thing is improvisation anyway, so. Snorlax is a good bean. Just wants to like have a good time and sleep all day. Okay. What kind of pose do I want to do? So since this is going to be kind of a large body, let's figure out. Let's start from the basic shapes. And then obviously we'll put in some large booba to please you large booba likers. Imagine being a large booba enjoyer. Yeah, I know. I can't imagine what it would possibly be like to enjoy large booba. I've done a Pokemon sorter in the past, but it got really difficult once it came down to like the final 10 or 20, the final 20-ish. Yeah, like at some like when you get to the end of those things, it starts just like hurting to decide favorites, you know? Original Gloom. Gloom's design is like super iconic, so I understand why you'd like it. It's a little off balance. Do you have a thing for stinky things, Kay? Is that why you like Clam Boss so much? Okay, so we drew the structure. Now we gotta put some things on top. We gotta flesh it out. So here, I think you want, if it's milk tank, you want like really round eyes, like to emphasize kind of a motherly nature. Though this shape is, I don't quite like this shape. Can I do it better? I don't know why, but that shape of eye felt like the wrong energy. Also, I just realized I've been playing Icky Town for like the past 20 minutes. Let's go back to the mix track. No, 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 no. I should grab the remastered Pokemon soundtracks. Did you link them in chat or something? Or did you like DM them to me? Oh, okay. I'll try to find it later then, okay? She's looking quite thick. Yeah, I think like I'd be doing it wrong if I did a milk tank design where it wasn't thick. Would it be meta to have a Mimikyu wearing gijinka wearing a Pikachu hoodie? I think that would be like perfect though. Though like you'd have to like make it clear that it was Mimikyu rather than Pikachu. Oh, I'm putting. Okay. Oop, wrong liquefy. Hi, MC. We're doing right now. We're drawing Pokemon gijinka. I drew one of Cyndaquil, then we drew one of Absol, then we drew a Alolan Vulpix, and now we're drawing one of Miltank. I have to. I'm having like the hardest time not pronouncing a K after the Mil in Miltank. You want to see the Anthro Mimikyu? Well, we'll probably end up voting on it after I finish Miltank, so. Some people have trouble not pronouncing the F. I don't think that's a word that I say that often, Kay. Maybe it's a word that you say a lot, though. This jawline is a little off. I want to fix it. Right, I believe you, Kay. I believe you. Meteor? I don't remember which Pokemon that is. Asteroid? I still can't remember. I don't think I know any asteroid Pokemon. It's a little star friend. Still not really ringing a bell, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm having like a really hard time remembering even though it's from Sun Moon. It looks like sulfur pouting. Okay, I vaguely remember a star-shaped Pokemon from Sun Moon, but I don't remember anything about it. I'm sorry I don't remember it very well. They've got funny dizzy eyes. I can sort of see it now, but I have the feeling I'm just making it up in my head. Spindantron is an overworked OL. What Pokemon do I relate to? That's not necessarily my favorite. Slacking. Slacking. Who doesn't want to just, you know, get away with only doing stuff once every other turn? What do I think Dragonair would look like? Probably like really sleek and elegant. So maybe like a Dragonair would have like be this lady with like a really tight mini dress. Like something like that. Yeah, that's my impression of what Dragonair would look like. That's the starting idea of what it would be. Oh no. Wait, what did I do? I messed up my panels. Oh, I see, I see. Okay. All right. So, like we said, this part will be a hoodie. You know, I don't know why everyone thinks that. Do I really look that sleepy? Huh, okay. You want to tuck me in? I mean, I wouldn't mind being tucked in. Like, I'd appreciate it a lot. Yeah, that's true. Taro does look like they're done. Okay, so like here we're gonna draw a little bit of stretch around here to imply that the hoodie is to emphasize the size of the booba, basically. Ding 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 ding. Okay, so here we're gonna put on 4 button type things to represent the udders. Then just draw some quick seams around the hoodie pocket. I'm glad you like it, wontons. if this is like a stream idea that people like enough, I might end up like bringing it back again in the future. Like, as an alternate to doodle requests, or like... Oh, I know what you're talking about, but I don't know the proper name for them either. Time for Digimon gijinka? A lot of Digimon are already humanoid, though. Also, I came this far, but I still haven't figured out what I was gonna do for the shoes. For the lower body, actually, rather. I'm glad you think it's cute, though, Vivi. A lot of Digimon are literally Digimon gijinka. With this sort of outfit, I kind of just want to make her wear jeans. Maybe she just wears jeans. Pikachu is a water type. Mary, I'm not gonna read that. I'm not gonna read that. That was cursed. That was extremely cursed. I don't. Oh, maybe cursed is the wrong word, but. And then for her shoes, what kind of shoes does she wear? If she's wearing jeans, I guess probably sneakers would be just fine. I have a dumb idea. I want to add the huff pattern somewhere, so I'm thinking of maybe adding it to her sleeves. Has like a pattern. Well, let's start coloring her and see how it goes. Hi, Professor. Welcome back. Glad you like how it's coming out. I think it needs to be a bit redder of a skin tone to look right. I think that'll do. Okay, then. Dark brownish hair. Thank you. I appreciate the compliments. Maybe it needs to be grayer, actually. Yeah, that looks more right. Okay. Oh, Rainy Jade, thank you very much for the follow. Okay, so we're gonna take this. We're gonna do a slightly darker shade for the hood. And then we'll do a pink. For this, I'm gonna do a slightly less saturated pink than the pink, the reference pink on melting. Let's see. Then we'll grab this yellow for her hoodie pocket. And then back to pink again. This yellow could stand to be a little less muddy. There we go. And maybe a darker pink here for the buttons. Okay, and then we'll do something like something slightly bluer to give the impression that these are jeans. And the sneakers can just be black with, maybe let's brow the yellow. I sneeze. It's from my roommate in the next room over, or like in. I don't have good noise isolation in this house, so sometimes like stuff from the other rooms ends up spilling over. It's one thing that I wish I could fix about my streaming setup, but it's not going to be easy to fix for a long time. Yeah, you have it all set up properly. I have a kind of jank setup still at the moment. Okay, let's... I want to do something with the hoof pattern, so I'm gonna put it as like kind of just stamped down the sides of her sleeves like that. Wow, isn't that cool? And then maybe let's even add some drawstrings that are like her Milting's tail shape. They are. I think. Yeah, they're kind of comfy to hug people with also, aren't they? I totally get what you're saying. Okay, and then we still haven't quite colored in the eyes yet, so let's go ahead and do that. And we want bluish eyes, so we'll go with, again, we'll go with a dark blue, followed by a really bright blue to give it emphasis. Maybe even brighter than that. A bit of a darker red for the mouth. And a little blush on the cheeks. Okay. It's not bad. Okay, let's add some shading. Not too complicated. Just a little something to bring out the depth a bit. Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. Here I need to use a bit of a darker shade or else it won't stand out because it's already dark. Okay. So huggable. Thank you. Yeah, she does look like she'd be very soft, doesn't she? Okay, and then we'll add some highlighting. Ooh, fancy. And detailing. Extra fancy. Booba is perfect for cuddles and hugs. I get what you mean. Let's erase this straight line right there. Jeez, Vivi. Jeez. How do I draw a jean texture? Is it like this? I don't think that looks very genie. That might be a bit more genie. Okay. She's wearing jeggings? She could just be wearing like tight jeans. Okay. That's what jeggings are basically. I don't know. Like jeggings are a bit stretchier than regular jeans. Okay. So let's do can I bonk wontons for that? Is it okay for me to bonk wontons? Okay, anyway, for the last one, let's maybe do a poll. What did I hear from before that I want to add to the poll? Whimsicott, Miss Magus, Missing No, Mimikyu, and Minior? Were those the ones? That's a lot of M's. Shinotic? Oh, that's a bit too... I think I only have space for 5 on a poll. So I think Shinotic is unfortunately gonna get cut. But Pokemon to gijinka 5. I should go with what I want, but I want to go with what chat wants. It's me just saying no. Me cute. Me near. Okay, I'll go with what chat wants. I'm gonna put up the poll and then I'm gonna, yeah, I do want to please the people. Okay, I'm gonna put up the poll, and then while it's going, I'm gonna take a short break and run to the bathroom real quick. And then when I'm back, hopefully the poll should be done. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm back. Do people really want me to redo the poll? Like, I just thought that since we didn't have very many people in chat, that it might be better if people could weight their votes by channel points. Was that a mistake? Should I not have done that? Yeah, cause like the chat is kind of small, so I didn't want to like end up in a situation where like everyone was like tied like 2 to 2 to 2 to 2 to 2 or something like that. Like I think that would have been annoying. Anyway, Mary, you spent a lot of channel points. Jeez. Okay. I guess let's do Miss Mages then. Dee, 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 dee. Moving everyone over a bit. Okay, so Miss Magus, what do you do? What do we do for Miss Magus? So obviously we need a big hat. The big hat is non-negotiable. So we probably want like floppy witch sleeves in addition to the robes. Yeah, I think this is possibly fairly straightforward, actually. Okay, I have an idea for what I want to do already, so I'm just gonna get to it. Expand canvas. So it's gonna be like a small girl enjoys floppy robes. I guess that's a little bit true, huh? Like I do have floppy robes of my own, so. Hey Holly, what's up? Are you mad about Miss Meech's winning? I see, I see. Oh right, no, wait. Miss Meech's was originally your idea. I see, I see. It'll be a cute bean, hopefully. So we need like a huge hat. Like she's gonna just be buried in this hat. Wait, maybe that's a bit too huge. Hang on, I'm gonna put it on another layer actually, just because I want to be able to maneuver the hat around a bit independently of everything else. So, okay, so there's here's like, yeah, that's true. Kay is a cute witch. So here's the huge hat. And then we're gonna, you know, like, see these rings under Miss Mage's eyes? Like, one way you can do that is like having bags under her eyes, but actually, like, I'm kind of interpreting them like glasses, so let's give her some glasses. And then her bangs should cover her face a bit. And this part is kind of like a scarf, so let's give her a scarf. So we got some floopy sleeves there. Now we're gonna do stuff with the cloak. Oh, we should also give her like a little necklace to represent the 3 jewels that Miss Mages has. Okay. Right. Form first, then little details. So we're gonna make the form of her robes. Okay, and then for under the robes, of course, we're gonna have... Am I winning? Hey, Reen. Happy post-birthday. It was Rainblue's birthday yesterday. They're an artist I really respect. Go check them out. I think I'm doing like better than I expected on these gijinkas actually. Hey Zara, let me shout you out too. Zara is this streamer who is going to stream League of Legends 7 days a week apparently, which sounds like a crazy plan to me, but maybe you don't know what they're doing. They're not actually going to do that. No, it's just a dumb joke I made because they showed in another Discord they showed me their like schedule template, and the filler game that they had used was League of Legends, but for like all 7 days I was like, Zara, are you really going to play that much League of Legends? So it's become a dumb joke between us. So let's see, of course we're gonna have the zigzag hem here. Hey, I never said anything about greasy. You said that part by yourself. Let's see. What kind of leggies does she have? Small leggies? Okay, okay. Yeah, makes sense, makes sense. Thank you, Zara. This Miss Meech's one is actually gonna be the last one though. But thank you, I appreciate the compliment. Okay. For footwear, what should I do? I kind of like having her be barefoot, actually. Maybe she's just barefoot. What? Look, I think it just suits her. If she's gonna be like... No, it isn't. It doesn't look anything like me, okay? This doesn't look anything like me. No, it is not witch sulfur. Stop calling it witch sulfur. I think this is good actually for the sheep. Okay. Corporate wants you to. Oh wait, I understand now. No, 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 no. She doesn't look anything like me. She does not look anything like me. Hang on one sec. I'm thinking about how this is gonna turn out. Okay. Not quite that dark. Rain, I'm gonna bonk you. Can I bonk you? I guess I can throw cheese at you on your own stream for that. Took you a while to find a bonk one. Thank you for finding it for me. Okay, so I want like a blue or purple now to contrast. Maybe a bit lighter than this. Yeah, this will do. I don't like how these colors are playing together though. Let's see, saturation, hue, warmer, maybe a bit, okay. Luminosity, a bit brighter, darker, a little bit brighter seems decent. Okay. Maybe lighter skin then, that's contrast, maybe. Okay. And I think let's make the clothes a little bit darker then. The Pokemon is hella purple. Yeah, I'm like being too weak with these purple choices. I should just accept. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. That looks good. No, this purple is a bit too saturated for this palette. Let's lower the saturation on the that outer purple a bit. There we go. So we're gonna do this. No. Okay, and then for the hair, we'll actually do like this lavender grayish color. Ooh. Then meow bunch. There you go. I hope you liked it. Maybe a deeper red here would be good, and slightly pinker. Okay, and then we'll go back to the other purple for the hat. You think red on the inside of the robe might look good too? That's a good idea actually. Let me do that in a sec after I finish coloring in the hat, because I was just gonna rely on shading to make the inside of the robe stand out, but putting a different color in there altogether is also a great idea. Wait. No, it's not like me, okay? She doesn't look anything like me. She doesn't look anything like me. She doesn't look anything like me. No, you tricked me. I can't believe this. I can't believe I've been tricked like this. You're using my own good art sense against me, no. Oh yeah, that's true. She does have glasses. I don't have glasses. Unless... those stripes are a good look, actually. I like it. Time to draw a sulfur with glasses. I mean, I wear glasses sometimes, but only like in a cosplay context. Which sulfur is very cute, like normal sulfur. But there is no such witch sulfur. This is just Miss Magus, okay? This is just Miss Magus. And Miss Magus's actual eyes are red, but the yellow is the part that ends up sticking out more. So let's focus on the yellow instead. And as always, we're going to add a little bit of blush to the cheeks. Okay, and then do some minor shading. Thank you for the compliment, Sarah. I'm glad you like it. So we're gonna do some really simple shading here. You wonder what her social security number is? What about the 3 funny digits on the back of her credit card? Do you also wish to know those? Yeah. What if she said to you, I give those out sometimes, but never to someone who would play League of Legends? What would you do if she said that? Understandable. Oh, this is like unintentionally a really good hair highlight I'm doing right here. You would key her car? But she's a witch, so wouldn't you have to like key her broom or whatever instead? Okay, I think that about does it. Oh, this highlight is not the best. Okay. You think Miss Me just No, I'm not falling I'm not falling for it again, Juan. I'm not falling for it again. Okay, it's fine. It's fine for her to be just like this. This is fine as is. Okay. Anyway. I think that is the last one for this stream because I am feeling tired. I'm pretty happy with like the ones I did though. Like, these honestly these came out a lot higher quality than I expected them to be. Thank you. Like I thought like the Cyndaquil I did off stream wasn't that great. But like then like this Absol is like actually came out super neat, and the Vulpix is super cute, and the Miltank is super cute, and the Miss Meges is super cute, and they're just like, yeah. I'm probably gonna post them on Twitter like right after this. Okay, I will. Time to set. Oh, thank you for the Bang Twitter command rain. Time to sell them as NFTs. Uh, somehow I don't think I will be doing that. Okay. All right. Let's find somebody to raid. Is there anyone I know who's doing art tonight? Or anybody that people would want me to raid? If not, I have a comfy streamer that I think will be a good transition from the stream, even though it's not, even though they're, you believe in me? Okay. Then, let's go raid Sorrow. Who's been going, Sorrow's been going like all day. Like she was streaming before I started streaming, and she's still going. Yeah, thank you for coming, Zara. So everyone say hi to Sorrow for me, and remember, like calling her cute is not allowed on her stream, so make sure you don't do it. That's not me being sarcastic. Absolutely don't do it, okay? All right. Thank you, everyone. Have a good night. Bye-bye. I will. Don't worry about it.